How you doing? How you doing? My little strawberries. I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while since I filmed. I went to another state, like across country for me for a week. So I didn't actually get to finish filming all the videos that I wanted to film. Pride Month is over. That doesn't stop me from posting sapphic videos, of course, but I felt bad that I didn't get to post the singing sapphic songs one before the end of the month. So, but I'll still work on that video. I'm kind of giving July 4th today. I'm wearing red, white, and blue. I've got this cute little what do you call it? Flowers almost. That I thrifted. Cause it's a little chilly out. It was raining earlier today, and I think it's gonna rain for like the rest of this week. So it smells really nice. I'm on my porch right now. If you couldn't tell, well, not porch, my balcony, I guess. Just like really cool that our apartments have this. I don't come out here very often. My roommate comes out here more than I do, but it's really nice. As you can see, I have like trees and whatnot in the back. I just took a walk to the cemetery that I like to go to today with my roommate, and I filmed some of that, so I might insert some of those clips into this video. Maybe just like at the end. I don't know, or in the middle somewhere. Just like small parts. We were just like walking around, and it had just rained, and it was really nice. It was a really nice walk. But yeah, this video is gonna be kind of rambly, relaxing. There were a lot more birds chirping and stuff in the other video, or the cemetery video. It's a little later now, so we're kind of past that point, but I was able to see my cat in my roommate's room. He likes to get up in the window that I'm facing right now. Oh yeah, I haven't shown you guys. I got these new earrings recently. My aunt made these for me. Little like pearl dangles. I love them. I think they go really well with my other like pearl studs and stuff that I have. Like I have a pearl up here too. I took the heart hoop out. Anyway. I would show you guys my bag, but I have my phone propped up on it, so it's not such a good idea. So sorry about the stupid, like, mechanical sounds. I don't know why my mic is doing that. I've heard that mics will do that if you're like too close to your phone or the device that you're filming on, which I'm filming on my new phone, which is my dad's old phone. But I'm literally like more than a foot away, so I don't see why I'm not close to my phone. The mic is not at all close to the phone, so I just don't know why it's doing that. So oh hi baby, you got in the window. What's up? It's Jasper. Hi Jazzy Pants. Yeah, I'm smelling the rain. Oh, he's so cute. I love my cats. Oliver did just knock over one of my plants when we got back, right before I was about to eat too, and I was starving. Speaking of which, I still have some like salsa and chips that I was gonna like snack on. Wow, I rambled. I'll do like an actual, since I'm filming on my Tascam, or filming with my Tascam mic, I'll do a Tascam trigger video soon. Probably will be posted after this one, to be honest. It's kind of what I wanted to do with this video, but figured we just chill and relax since we're outside, and you can just experience the outside ambience instead of me making sounds. Oh. Ooh. Piece of my chip. This salsa is just like a medium spicy one. Oh, that's like kind of what you get at like a Mexican restaurant, I guess. Anyway, to talk about, when I was on the plane, I was reading I can see the stoplight. Oh, sorry, the what are those called? Street light. The city I live in has all, what do you call it? Orange. Like the old lighting, like they don't have, LEDs to help keep the, light pollution down. Which is what makes it so much better for stargazing and stuff like that, which I'm an astronomer, so that's why I chose here. There are actually a couple of really good astronomy places in my state. Speaking of books, I'm planning on going to the public library tomorrow. So I haven't been in a while. I wanted to actually apply to work there, but you have to actually like have a library degree, unfortunately. And they aren't doing like the volunteer positions, which I wouldn't want to volunteer, I'd want to be paid, but hopefully at some point they'll kind of have like beginner kind of like, I don't know, receptionist, front desk, you know, some kind of position open. I guess they don't right now, but I'm gonna see about asking about it when I go in person tomorrow and see what I can find out. Anyway, enough of the chips and salsa for now. I'm gonna wash it down. Also, I was thinking about applying to the place where I actually bought this mug. It's this like really cute tea shop that I like to go to. But they're not hiring right now. At least that's what it said on the website. The last time I was in person, they had a hiring sign, but that was a while ago. Anyway, the book that I was reading on the plane was, oh, hi Baboon, he's back again. He's visiting me. The Vampire: A New History by McGroom. He's smacking his lips. This one's really cool. I mean, he basically compiled like a history on, you know, the concept of a vampire, because obviously that has changed over time, you know, what like abilities or like what makes a vampire kind of varies between like cultures and stuff. And yeah, I mean, like the kind of vampire that you see in like literature and media and stuff is more recent. Like, yeah, I think it was like 200 years ago when a vampire was kind of first, like, you know, like you had Dracula and Carmilla and stuff. That was like 200 years ago. And just like, those like old stories. But then, of course, the concept of a vampire existed before that. I mean, technically, like, demon blood suckers have existed since, like, archaic times. Like, they have those in the Bible. And even pre that, like, I don't know, that kind of concept of a monster, like a zombie, sort of vibe has always been around. So, yeah, but that book's pretty cool. I like how it kind of goes into the, like, language, like what the meaning of the word vampire comes from, and you know, you have like Nosferatu, which also means like vampire. Yeah, so if you're interested in them, I'd recommend the book. I haven't finished it, but I really enjoyed the bits that I got through so far. Yeah, you'd think I would have finished it. It was a 3-hour plane ride there and a 3-hour plane ride back, so I had like 6 hours, but I also napped for a lot of it. I get so sleepy on airplanes. I just start to go to sleep. Yeah. I like these new nails that I put on. I also bought them while I was in the other state. I went to Marshall's, where I typically get my nails and stuff. They're just kind of like iridescent. I like them a lot. I feel like they kind of go with my pearls, but they're like they're like a more pinky iridescent than the pearls are. I don't know. These are more white. This notebook I used to use for my astrophysics research, which I don't do anymore, so at least I don't have a current project. I was kind of burnt out after the last advisor that I had. I'd like to get into it again eventually, though. But I was using it to make some more lists and whatnot. Let's see, one of the lists is my tattoo ideas, which I also got a new little sketchbook. It doesn't have as many pages as like this does, you know, it's like a pretty thin book. And I'm gonna basically just put my tattoo sketches in there for like my brainstorms and things like that. So kind of trying to decide what I want to do next, because I want to get another tattoo in the next couple months. Something small, not as big as my piece, just something like 100, 120, you know, bucks, like not that expensive. Yeah, I don't know. I was originally thinking of doing, because you guys know I have my butterfly and Roman numerals. Also, I'll do a tattoo tracing tour at some point, because I have pretty much my whole, like, you know, inner arm. I just have to do my outer arm, but I'm gonna do a tattoo tour of my inner arm basically. But the next tattoo I want is gonna be like an outer. I either want to put it here or on the back. Oh, my cats are hissing at each other. Cool. They're still kind of being brats. I mean, it's Oliver hissing at Jasper, the new cat, but Jasper doesn't know how to, like, give him his personal space. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what I want to do next. I was thinking of doing a beetle on the back, like where my butterfly is, but on the back, and then doing my dad's birthday Roman numerals. And I know I want to do like those like 5-horned beetles or a stag beetle. I also really like elephant ones. I like the 5-horned ones, like the silhouette from above though, and I want it to be like an above silhouette vibe. But then I also am like, I want a pair of like scissors. Just like the handles on either side of my elbow and the open part just here, and that way I still have this kind of area to do something else. But then also I'm kind of back and forth. I'm like, oh, maybe that's not the best use of space because I have all this space right here and here, and if I put something right smack here, that's gonna make it a little difficult. So I'm kind of like, oh, I should probably just do the beetle then. I don't know. What to do? You know, I kind of like broke up my tattoo ideas by like kind of like concepts almost. Like I know that I know that for my left arm, obviously it's very nature. I like the black and gray work, illustrative style. That's all my tattoos are going to be like that. But specifically for my left arm, I want it to be like nature. I have a pothos, I have a butterfly, I have a snake. So I want to do more things along those lines that, like, you know, go along with this. And I have actually a bunch of ideas for my left leg. I've been obsessed with the like sword down the back of the leg. I think it's so kind. I'm still obsessed with it. So I want to do that. I had this phrase that I always really wanted to get tattooed, like along my ankle, like upwards, of the words backwards and in high heels, which is a reference to Ginger Rogers, who, love her. I think I've talked about my meaning behind that one before, but I'll talk about it again when I get it. But I want that like quote, and then I want the sword literally from like basically top of my thigh to, you know, back of my like ankle. And I want to get like a garter, like a lace garter around my thigh. I think that would be really cute. And it'll almost kind of be like the sword is like not sheathed, but like the handle will be above where the garter is, and it'll be like more like a rapier than a sword. But I think those would complement each other really well. And then I really want to get those can I say more times? I always really like the look of like butterflies and stuff on people's thighs, like on their upper, you know, the outer thigh that like everyone can see. People would do like butterflies and dragonflies and stuff, and they kind of do like a line of them, like different kinds stacked on top of each other. And I was kind of like back and forth. I was like, oh, I already have a butterfly here, and I'm planning to get a moth on my sternum. Like, should I get more on my thigh? But I saw people do really cute like lace ones. Like they made the wings look like bows, like lace bows, but they're still like distinct different insects. And I'm like, that would be so cute to put like along with the lace garter on the front of my thigh. I think that's really cool. So that's kind of my vibe for my left leg. It's kind of giving, with the rapier, it like castle medieval a little bit, and then with the lace bows, you know, there's a vibe there. So it's different than my nature vibe a bit, even though, you know, insects are kind of, you know, naturey, but it's the fact that they'll have like the lace twist. And then for my right arm, I think I've talked about, I want to do a Japanese traditional sleeve, so like koi fish, I want like peonies and cherry blossoms, I want like waves and clouds, yeah, just like maybe like a fan, just kind of like Japanese imagery. And then I don't really have any ideas for my right leg yet. I mean, I'll save that for when something comes to mind. And then I have my ideas for my chest / sternum, and I've talked about wanting like the Baroque pattern, a dagger in the center, and then the lunar moth. But recently I like really like the idea of doing like clouds on my chest, like just kind of like decorative, almost like fairy tale illustrative style clouds, like just to kind of, and then I'll go like around my, you know, this, you know, into this area and like down over here, and on my chest, and then I want like maybe like a little star or something in the middle, and little maybe stars throughout. That'd be really cute. I've been wanting like something like in the, like I'll have my dagger that'll come up a bit on my chest, but I want something like right here. And I was kind of like going back and forth between something like ornamental, doing like, I know I want one of those like Gothic windows, those round, you know, like cathedral windows almost. I just couldn't think of like a spot where I would put that. And I still haven't really, I just know I want it. And it's like a circle, so it's like certain spots are better for that than others. Maybe like if I could get it on the top of my shoulder, I don't know though, just because of the placement of the sleeve. I thought of doing like a sun and a moon, but I don't think I can fit, you know, that would have taken like this whole area and these leaves would be in the way. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do the sun on the back of my neck. And the moon, I'm not sure yet. I've been wanting to do the moon from Soul Eater because I'm obsessed with Soul Eater, but that's kind of like a creepy tattoo, and that doesn't really fit with my like more realistic nature ones. So like, yeah, I could do a moon somewhere on my arm, or if I had like a creepy cute, like I could do that on my right leg. Because there's a lot of like tattoos, like I want to get like a rag doll, I want to do like a creepy teddy bear, a rabbit with like its foot separated, kind of like cut up, kind of like a, you know, Lucky Rabbit's foot. I want to do like a sacrificial lamb, the two-headed calf, like that kind of, still getting nature, but it's like, I guess more creepy, I don't know. So I have a lot of ideas in that category as well that I haven't really figured out where I want to put, because both my arms I want to be very like realistic, because even my Japanese traditional ones can be very like, it's a particular style. So I'm kind of thinking like my legs are gonna have to be where the other ones go. And then yeah, I have like more nature stuff on my chest and sternum as well. So, and then for my back, I want the planetary symbols down my spine / like also like the planets. And I've been thinking about like maybe like wings on the sides of those. And yeah, I kind of do want like a tramp stamp. I don't know exactly what I want to get. what, maybe like another Baroque kind of pattern, like under my ribs, kind of vibe. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of, like, I'm making my list. I have my ideas. Trying to figure out also, like, I used to want a lot of phrases and like quotes and tattoo lyrics and stuff, and those I've kind of really pulled back on wanting. But I still want to get some of them. And it's kind of hard to like balance where I want words and stuff with images, because I feel like the words kind of throw it off a little bit. I don't know. You guys can give me ideas, let me know. I mean, let's see, what do I have on here that I also didn't mention? I mean, more like cutesy ones. I want to do like the Kit Kat clock. I love that. Maybe like a little cherub, I also want to do like a skeleton fairy. I was kind of back and forth on that, doing kind of fairy-esque vibes. With the ragdoll, I wanted to do like patches, maybe like a sewing needle. I think that would be really cute. I do want to do an anatomical heart as well. See, that one I've been kind of like, that could be cool on the back of my arm. Because I see a lot of people get like anatomical hearts on their arms. And I have like all this space right here. But also, I can't really see it, so I don't know. But I don't want to do another plant because I literally have a pothos right here. But at the same time, I do really want to do spider lilies. But maybe I'll do that like on my hip or something. Like, you guys, I want tattoos everywhere. I'm just trying to make sure that I put them in like the right spots. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think of my placement so far? I'm like, I'm really happy with this pothos right here. I like my butterfly. Sometimes I feel like, oh my god, like I have all this open space right here. My butterfly feels so small to me sometimes. But like I'm planning on getting ones on my thigh and the moth, a lunar moth on my sternum. So I'll have bigger ones, but in this one I wanted, because I wanted this specific pattern. From, a childhood pillowcase that I had. And they weren't that big. Like, this is like how big the biggest one was. Oh, hi, baby. Oh, there's my Oliver. Now he's in the window. Both my kitties visited me. But, so yeah. So, I mean, the size is that for a reason. Also, I feel like it's realistic. Pothos get really huge. So I feel like the sizing of even, like, because this is like a garter snake, is pretty, everything is pretty sized, actually. So, I don't know. That's something for my beetle. Beetles can be pretty big, so, and I want the beetle to be like about this size on the back. I don't know, you guys. I thought of getting like a spider, scorpion, centipede, or maybe a millipede, praying mantis. Like, should I do just critters? I don't know. Let me know your ideas for my left arm, because this is the one I'm like working on. And yeah, once I have more money saved up, I want to do my sternum next, and then probably my spine, and then my left leg tattoos. Although I might do that like little quote or something, because that would be pretty easy to just kind of do while I'm getting like another tattoo. But yeah, I would never go in and just get a quote tattoo on its own. I would get something else. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up because people are getting home from work, so they're being loud. So, good night, you guys. I had fun chatting. I'll make a Tascam trigger video soon, so you can have something tingly and not just, me ranting. But